Today, I'm going to be talking about 7 online businesses I think you should be starting in 2019. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here and you don't know who I am, my name is Nakisha Wynn, and I come here to give you tips and resources on how to make money from home. So it's the new year and everybody's pumped up about making this the new year, new them, and you know, this their money year and all that good stuff. So I decided to come and give you guys a series of high paying things, right? And so today I am going to talk about 7 high paying online businesses I think you should be starting in 2019. The very first online business I think that is exploding and it's gonna get even bigger in 2019 is e-commerce. If you don't know what e-commerce is, it's basically having an online store where you sell your own products, you sell other people's products, you drop ship other people's products, or however you want to do that. I think that is going to be huge. We are moving into a space where nobody wants to go to the store anymore. Like literally, I do everything on Amazon Prime, okay? Because it comes to my front door and I don't have to worry about going out into the crowd and the day and time we live in, honey, like I just rather stay home. So starting an e-commerce shop is one of the biggest things I think is gonna occur in 2019 because it's already huge. And I think because of sites like Shopify that makes it easy for you to literally put up a store in 5-10 minutes, it's going to give more people the opportunity to be able to do that. So e-commerce is going to be the very first place it's going to be at in 2019. Next, online marketer. What I mean by online marketer is if you are someone that knows how to get the word out online, if you know how to spread a message out, basically specifically with search engine optimization and Facebook ads, if you have really mastered the task of SEO, you can make some good money this year, okay? Because a lot of companies want to reach consumers, right? And as this online space continues to grow and it gets larger and larger and larger, that means competition gets more stiff, right? So you're going to need to be able to utilize things like search engine optimization so that your customers can find you. And if you are that person who has mastered that or is willing to learn that and really just hone that skill and be amazing at what you do, you will have business coming out the yin yang, okay? Same thing with Facebook ads. Right now, Facebook ads are still dirt cheap. We know Gary Vee talks about it all the time. Facebook ads are where it's at if you're an online business. So if you are someone who knows how to implement those Facebook ads and can offer that service to small businesses and then eventually large businesses, you can make some good money in 2019 and beyond. Next, this one's for my techies, developer. If you can develop websites, apps, all that stuff in that techie side that I have no clue about, you are going to be good, okay, in 2019 and beyond as well. Because listen, there are a lot of people that have no idea how to navigate the tech side of business. And to be quite honest, it's one thing that intimidates a lot of people for wanting to start something. You would not believe the number of questions I get on how you do this, how do I do that, how do I put up the website, who did this? And I'm like, girl, like, I did it all, okay? She is a DIY queen when it comes to my website, like, because it's very easy. It's really easy to do for me, but a lot of people are really intimidated by it. So if you can build websites and if you can build apps, you are about to make a killing, okay? Developer, get into it. Next, it's the coveted spot, influencer, if you have a message and you know how to share it and people like you and they like your personality and they like how you deliver that message, you probably can be an influencer. Have you like racked up a bunch of fans and people on Facebook or Instagram or, you know, Snapchat? You can be an influencer. This is the funny thing about the influencer space. There's so many people wanting to do it now, right? But there are very few people that do it well. Because the thing about being an influencer is not that you just have gathered up people or that you have a message or you have like all these followers. It's being able to take those followers and produce results. You know what I'm saying? So from the brand perspective, if that's the way that you choose to monetize, because there are several ways to monetize it, if you choose to monetize it and you want to work with brands and you want to be getting these cute coins from brands, you are going to have to be able to convert those followers into buyers, right? So influencer though is a really good space, I think, for moms and people that want to be at home and don't want to start a traditional brick and mortar business. Being online, you get to be yourself. Okay, and there's nothing easier than just being yourself. You get to be yourself and make money for doing that. But in this influencer space, you got to be patient because it doesn't happen overnight. And even if you do have 1 million followers and all that jazz, you might just not have it, sis, right? You know, this thing they say in French, that je ne sais quoi, like everybody does not have it. You gotta have that thing that draws people in and draws brands to you as well. Next, we have graphic designer. If you can do some really cool graphics, I think that people will really want to work with you in 2019. As I said, for businesses and small businesses that are successful, once you get to a certain space, you have to start to hire people out for those tasks that are tedious, right? And that you can spend that time doing something else. So graphic designer is pretty much one of the first things as a small business owner that can be sourced out, right? So if you can do cool graphics, sorry about that, my camera died. Okay, so as I was saying, graphic designer, if you have that skill and you know how to create dope graphics, you can open up a space on Creative Market, on Fiverr, or on Upwork, and that's somewhere where you can basically create like a profile for yourself and put up the services that you offer, and then entrepreneurs and small businesses can hire you to do that work for them. Next, a writer. Listen, there's so many ways to become a writer, and I think that because there are so many ways to become a writer, that you can make really good money doing it. Whether you want to start your own blog, whether you want to be a freelance writer, a staff writer, a copywriter, there are just so many avenues with writing. If you know how to market yourself properly, position yourself to where the people that need your services can get them, then you can make some really good money. Next is virtual assistant. A virtual assistant these days is basically like an administrative assistant in a regular corporate office, and you're just working from home. These positions as virtual assistants though can be very competitive, and you really got to know how to market yourself and show the work that you can do. And I think with virtual assistants, having, you know, been sourcing them and hiring them, as a small business owner, I really like to see virtual assistants who have a specialty. Don't come to me saying you're a virtual assistant and you can do all things well and I know how to do everything. Girl, no, you don't. You need to have a specialty, right? If your specialty is going to be, listen, I can spread out your content for you. I can reach out to brands for you. I can whatever, you know, your specialty is going to be, I think honing down on that specialty will get you more work in 2019 and beyond. Because let's be honest, as a business owner, I want to spend my money wisely. And so I like to spend my money on specialists, right? People that I know can get the job done that I need to have done. I'm not going to spend it on a generalist who's saying that they can do all things and do all those things well. No. If I'm looking for somebody to run Facebook ads for me, I want someone who specializes in Facebook ads. And when you specialize, you can charge more for your services. And last but not least, we have social media manager. Listen, let's be honest, it's not a secret. We all know social media is taking over the world, okay? All big businesses, small businesses, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, all are doing business online, on social media. And so it's really important to be everywhere to where your customers can find you. And so if you are a person that knows how to use scheduling programs and you know how to, craft, captions and pick the proper pictures and get the layout right and, find copywriters to help you, get the message across, then you can do really well as a social media manager. In things like this and this virtual assistant, you can take on several clients at a time. So you can charge a great going rate if, once again, you niche that down and you say, okay, listen, I am amazing at managing Instagram, or I am amazing at managing Twitter, right? You can make really good money when you do that, because then you get to hone your skills and perfect that one platform, but you can accept multiple clients at a time and not narrow yourself down to only being able to accept, a few amount of clients. And then that way you can start to hire other people on to work for you, and you then are able to manage even more people, but then you teach that skill to the person that's going to be assisting you. And it's easier to teach a person one platform than it is to try to go and teach them multiple at a time, right? Does that make sense? Y'all feeling this? How is it? Let me know down below which one of these you think would be great for you in 2019, because I think these are some amazing choices if you're going to start online businesses. Listen, online businesses have a low startup cost. Like, you literally, some of these, I could tell you how to literally start them for $100 or less, right? So tell me below which one you like. If you like this video, thumbs up, share it out on Twitter to somebody that you know that would find this beneficial. Again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Nakisha Wynn, and I come right here and share my work at home tips with you. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody to come over here and subscribe to my channel. I thank you guys so very much for getting me to my 1,000 subscribers. I'm so happy. I think we're at about 3,500 right now. So I'm growing this thing. I'm on a journey to 10K, and I know that with consistency and with you all and your amazingness that I'm gonna get there. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you over in another video. Watch another video. Go ahead, do that. Bye, y'all.